Well, good afternoon. It really is my pleasure to welcome you to the AVIXA Awards ceremony at InfoComm 2018. Whilst InfoComm is filled with technology, training and networking opportunities, one of the most important things we do at the show is to celebrate the people who make the audiovisual industry innovative and strong. By sharing these success stories, we strive to inspire others to follow in their path of excellence. Before we begin to hand out the awards, I want to recognize the volunteers who have the really difficult responsibility of selecting the award winners, the awards committee. They tirelessly review the award applications to determine the recipients, and this year there were a record number of entries. Please join me in thanking the awards committee chairperson, Heather Calloway, and committee members Teresa Hahn, Martine Saul, Charlo Lee, and James Maltese. Thank you for selecting an excellent class. Thank you for selecting an excellent class of 2018, and please join me on the stage to be recognized. Okay, so now let's look at the luminaries who have been selected to receive the awards this year. I respectfully request that actually hold your applause until the video has actually finished, so we can hear the names of all the professionals that are being honored today. Let's roll.
Each year, AVIXA, the Audiovisual and Integrated Experience Association, recognizes the people who make the audiovisual industry vibrant, innovative, and strong. Please join us in recognizing the AV professionals that our awards committee deemed the best of the best. The future of our industry is dependent on the development of young professionals who look at the industry and challenges with fresh eyes and a passion for learning and excellence. Here are this year's winners of the Young AV Professionals Award. Annabelle Gazzo currently serves as Marketing Director for Media Vision. Her work is focused, but not limited to, strategic planning for marketing roadmaps, communication, and trade show planning. Gazzo leads a variety of large-scale initiatives for the company and supports expansion efforts across North America and Europe. Luke Jordan is an account manager who helps guide people to create exceptional experiences by crafting exceptional communications tools. He started as an entry-level technician with electroacoustics, eventually growing to the customer support department while serving clients and his community through stewardship, craftsmanship, relationships, and a positive get-done attitude. The Certified Technology Specialist credential is the mark of professionalism in the AV industry. Please join us in recognizing Michael Peterson as CTS Holder of the Year. Michael is among an elite group of fewer than 320 professionals holding both the CTSD and CTSI designation. With more than 23 years of engineering experience, including 2 decades in advanced visualization, Peterson provides insights for external quality control and developing AV IT standards for many Fortune 1000 companies. The role of women in the industry is growing around the world, and this year's Women in AV Award winners have distinguished themselves in this crowded field. Maricel Cruz, audiovisual engineer at ASTAD, was born in the Philippines and had a career focused in the Middle East. She has worked on iconic and high-specification projects in the region in her 10 years in the audiovisual industry. Sam Phoenix is a vice president of research and development at Layard and Planar. She joined Planar in April of 2014 and prior to joining spent 13 years in a variety of engineering roles. In the past, she has been Director of Engineering and Site Manager of Barco's Medical Imaging Division. The audiovisual industry has grown more complex over the years, solidifying the need for training offered by those with hands-on AV experience. An AVIXA's Educator of the Year Award is given annually to recognize individuals who have made important contributions to the development, education, and training of our AV professionals and others considering careers in the audiovisual industry. This year's winner is Hope Roth. Roth has been an instructor for AVIXA for the last 12 years with extensive experience in higher education, commercial, and residential markets. She began her AV life as a technician and now spends her days architecting and deploying large-scale automation programs at Radorian Brothers Integration. The AVIXA staff decides the winner of a special award, the Harold Teal Volunteer of the Year Award, for their dedication and devotion to advancing the audiovisual industry forward. This year, the winners are Dick Tolberg, Senior Design Engineer at AVISPL, and Rodrigo Ordonez, the Principal at K2 Audio. The Fred Dixon Services and Education Award is given to a prominent educator in the AV industry. This year's winner is Scott Scherer, the owner of Communication Design Group. Scherer is recognized worldwide as an expert in video conference systems and network design, and provides technical training and workshops for professionals and trade associations, including AVIXA. The Mackie Barron Distinguished Achievement Award highlights the accomplishments of an industry veteran who is worthy of a Lifetime Achievement Award. It is our pleasure to name Mike Weems as the recipient of this prestigious award. With a career in AV spanning 49 years, Mike Weems has worked for 11 different firms within the commercial audiovisual industry and is now retired. With a career that started by pushing Bell & Howell projectors down the hall of junior high, Weems has made his way to all sides of the industry as an end user, an educator, a consultant, salesperson, program manager, and a consultant liaison. Finally, we recognize that the AV industry would be nowhere without the innovators using science to enhance lives. This year, we recognize the founders of QSC. Pat Quilter's interest in physics and electronics started in high school and led to a long career in developing innovative products. Early in his career, Pat moved to Southern California and began building guitar amplifiers to meet the needs of local musicians and artists. As business evolved, he focused on product development efforts that include several design patents and innovative products that revolutionized the world of professional audio production. Barry Andrews ended up at QSC after walking into the office seeking a ride home. What started with that eventually led to him building guitar amp cabinets at 18. A few years later, he led the company as it evolved from a 3-person guitar amp shop to QSC. He became the CEO of QSC for over 30 years. John Andrews joined QSC while still in high school. In college, his role with the company expanded as he took on the front office. John remained with QSC after graduating and was involved with on-the-job training. He went on to lead the creation of a build-to-order manufacturing capability, which positively impacted the growth of QSC. By recognizing the best in the industry, we hope to inspire others to aim higher and give back to this exciting industry. Thank you for helping us celebrate the achievements of our 2018 award winners.
So please welcome to the stage AVIXA CEO Dave Labuscas.
Woo-hoo!
So let's start with the young ones first. So it is a pleasure to recognize the Young AV Professional Award winners this afternoon. Please welcome one of the 2 AVIXA Young AV Professional Award winners, Annabelle Gasso. And now let's honor the other Young AV Professional Award winner, Luke Jordan. apparently that's what millennials do. So congratulations to Annabelle and Luke. You really are a true inspiration to all young AV professionals in the industry. Next, let's celebrate AVIXA's CTS Holder of the Year, Michael Pedersen. So now let's call to the stage one of our two AVIXA Women in AV award winners. First, let's recognize the accomplishments of Maricel Cruz. And now let's honor the accomplishments of Sam Phoenix. Come to the stage, Sam. As we saw on the video, the Educator of the Year award winner is Hope Roth. Woo! Biggest applause of the day. Come to the stage, Hope. So, we are now switching roles, so I'm going to hand over to Dave. Where are you there? Okay. You now take over.
Apologies, that's right. There is one award that I get to deliver as the CEO of the association. It's my privilege to present the Harold Teal Volunteer of the Year Awards. So first, if you would join me in welcoming Dick Tolberg to stage. And secondly, please let me welcome Rodrigo Ordonez to the stage. Now, let's celebrate the winner of the Fred Dixon Service and Education Award, Scott Scher. Please take a look at this video message.
I'm Scott's wife, Sandra, and he asked me to speak on his behalf. Those whose names are about to be called, when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing until the end. To my brothers in arms, Larry Coward, Jim Smith, Kevin Morrow, Dave and Jody Niederland, Steve and Lisa Thorburn, Joel Rollins, Gary Hall, Pete Putnam, Randy Reeby, Gary Kay, Paul Depperschmidt, Bob Peterson, Pete Gaffney, Bill Natras, Prasanna Shah, Krish Ramakrishnan, Ryan Van Gooey, Kevin Dunlop, Bill Thomas, Betsy Jaffe, Debbie Sauceville. Please stay standing until the end. The following are thoughts Scott wanted expressed to this afternoon's entire assembly and to the participants this week. These things are in his heart and his head. Speaking as Scott, I want to thank the organization for this honor. I am truly humbled. However, while I accept it as the honoree, I do so only as the singular conduit in the name of those standing. But for the greatness and generosity of those here upstanding, I would have never been able to blaze trails in the communications industry and share my knowledge and passion with others. I would never have received such a prestigious honor, let alone in the presence of so many industry leaders. Please join me in applauding these people and in accepting this treasure on their behalf. Thank you.
So unfortunately, Scott couldn't be with us today, but we wish him well and recognize his immeasurable contributions to the industry. Now it is my distinct pleasure to call one of the finest AV professionals in the world to the stage to receive the Mackey Barron Distinguished Achievement Award. Please join me in wishing Mike Weems all the best in his retirement, and join us on the stage, Mike. So finally, our final award of the day is the Adele DeBerry Pioneers of AV Award. The winners are Pat Quilter, Barry Andrews, and John Andrews, the pioneering forces behind QSC. Thank you for your contribution to the industry. Come and join us on the stage.
Yeah, I'll talk fast. I want to thank AVIXA Chairman of the Board, Julian Phillips, for being with us today. Before we wrap up the awards ceremony, I just want to remind you that the full description of the award and the award winner is available in your show guide. Lastly, I'd like to thank you in the audience for helping us celebrate our award winners. Julian started this presentation talking about the fact that we do these awards for two reasons. It was a very short sentence, and I'm not sure that you heard it. The two reasons were, one, to acknowledge the accomplishments and the contributions of the award winners. But the second one, which hard to imagine is actually more important than the first one, is to inspire those who follow. And I fundamentally believe that every award winner that we have today, and every award winner I've had the privilege to give an award to in my time here, has led the way and inspired those who will follow. So we'll take a moment after the award ceremony here. We're passing around alcohol because we're at InfoComm 18. And let's celebrate our award winners of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and raise a glass in celebration of the AV industry. Here's to all of you.